Hello, my name is Jochen Peter and I'm the head of ZEISS Industrial Quality and Research. In the last few months, we've seen the world changing in a dramatic way. We have learned that we need to connect with our customers in a different way. To adapt to this new situation, we have designed a new digital innovation program activating all our digital channels. We will do this in an easier and more accessible way independently from the traditional trade show approach. In the next 4 weeks, we will deploy 4 innovation blocks based on compelling customer needs and the latest industry trends. There's an ongoing debate where the future of quality assurance resides. A strong case can be made for optical metrology. Therefore, last year, we have made GOM, the leading player in optical metrology, part of ZEISS. In the last few months, we've harmonized the ZEISS and GOM portfolios, creating immediate benefits for our customers. We will launch new X-ray machines. We will show a new way to visualize volume data sets. We will continue to bring the quality assurance process closer to the production line by launching new inline and at-line solutions. We will continue to facilitate remote work by launching a new cloud technology to store quality data. We will continue to support you, our measuring heroes, with new trainings and remote services. And now, I'm proud and excited to present to you our new ZEISS Innovation Rocks.
Hello and welcome to ZEISS Innovation Rocks. This is rock number 1. My name is Ryan and I'm your host. Over the next couple of weeks, I will be guiding you through our 4 different innovation rocks, covering 4 exciting innovation topics right here from the ZEISS Customer Center in Oberkochen. It's a place filled with the latest ZEISS technology, but also rich in history and the tradition of the ZEISS company, and it's a very exciting space to be in. Together, we will now explore some of the latest ZEISS innovations and technologies. We'll discuss the latest trends and innovations and features within the industry. And of course, there will also be product demos with Jay, and we have some fantastic guests for expert talks. Each rock consists of 2 parts. There is the show, this, on a Tuesday, and then a free webinar on the Thursday thereafter, where we go into a lot more detail, but more about that later on. Now, the lights are on, the cameras are rolling, the schedule is filled. Let's kick off ZEISS Innovation Rock number 1. What have we got in store for you today? We are going to talk about ZEISS Carbody solutions. Then we're going to have a look at at-line and offline and the latest trends in those areas. Then there's going to be a demo, and we're going to turn our attention to inline metrology and talk about that. And then we're going to finish off with another demo. But now, without further ado, let's welcome our guest. Here's Kai Modrich, head of ZEISS Carbody Solutions. Welcome, Kai.
Hi, Ryan.
Hello. I have to say, finally, now I know where ZEISS keeps all the really cool gadgets and machines.
Yes, I mean, this is our living room and all our innovations are here.
Oh, I wish it was my living room. Kai, ZEISS and Carbody Solutions, that is such a special relationship. What is the story behind that? How is that so special?
That is so special because we are since more than 20 years together with our customers. We understand their needs, we develop things for them, and we bring them productivity into their production plans.
Phenomenal, over 20 years. What, if you had to name the 3 most important key topics in your industry, what everything is about, what would that be?
Inline, add-line, offline.
Fantastic. Let's talk about those 3 things.
This is the ZEISS strategy what we developed some years ago. And when we talk about inline, we talk about process control. That means we have to measure every single part. When we talk about add-line, we talk about bringing the measurement room closer to the production line. And when we talk about offline, we talk about the classical measurement room, where we have certain environment where we can measure precise with high accuracy.
Fantastic. What's new with regards to those 3 areas? What are the latest trends? And I'm very, very confident that there's some absolutely fantastic innovation up your sleeve.
There is, if you look right now into the industry, there's one big trend. It's all about productivity. How can we ensure that the production plants of our customers are more productive as they are right now? And what can we, as company who are providing quality assurance tools, provide them? And this is where we are going in the right direction to understand the customer's needs, to really have the right solution for them at the right place with the right technology.
Let's have a look at one of those right solutions, which is very, very exciting. Let's have a look. Wow, there's ZEISS Kalino. What a machine, Kai. So many cuts, so many things happening at once, so much accuracy, precision. Is that a robot?
This is more than a robot. This is a hambot.
A hambot.
What is a hambot? Yeah, you ask me now. Huh? But I can tell you what is a hambot. A hambot is a high accuracy measurement robot. And what is important, we are following a trend that is given by our customer. The customer wants to measure closer to the production line. Out of the measurement room, close to the production line, is a trend that is given by our customer, and we have to follow that.
And that is exactly what the Kalino is doing.
This is exactly what the Kalino is doing. See, the Kalino is working close to the production line with a higher performance to give the customer productivity and save them measurement time up to 85%.
85?
85%.
That is a lot.
That is a lot, and you are asking probably now, how can we do that? What's different from the past? So we have a combination of highly accurate tactile sensors and very fast and also accurate optical sensors. And we can change them in the arm, very fast, very precise, that all line, and we can move our optical sensor even faster as we could it before. And that's the reason that we have movements like a robot, the accuracy of a CMM, and that's more than a robot.
It's a hambot.
Yeah.
Look who's just popped up.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's hand over to Jay, who is with the Kalino, and let's find out what this is all about.
Thanks, Kai and Ryan. Appreciate it. And hey, Measuring Hero, Jay here. Thanks for joining us here. Of course, we are on campus here in Oberkochen, and I get the proud honor of showing you the brand new ZEISS Kalino. And of course, it's here. Well, actually, it's not here. We're in the middle of this big empty room with no Kalino here. But we wouldn't be ZEISS if we didn't come up with a cool and innovative way to show you this brand new machine, and that is right here on this app. So I get the proud moment of showing you in an augmented reality way via our brand new app that launched this week, the new ZEISS Kalino. Okay, so I just fired up the app, and it's not an empty room anymore. There's a big old Kalino in the middle of it. Let's have a look. It looks like we can go to this column here, and oh, that's not a robot, that's a handbot. That is our optical sensor. And here looks like we have a car door. Yep, that's a car door. All right, so here we have a tactile probe. You know, let's run. And now they're measuring the other side of the door, and for sure, oh, there's one of my colleagues. I just feel like I can touch it. I can put my hand right on this thing. It is absolutely, it's just really cool. You know what? Let's have a closer look. Okay, so here we are in front of the actual machine, and with us is Ralph. Ralph, thanks for talking to us again. Actually, you and I have talked about machines like this before. What makes this machine different?
We improved majorly 3 points, which is the stiffness, the thermal behavior of the machine, and the safety as well.
It does seem like there's some design things. The whole thing turns on its side. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we turned the column by 90 degrees, which means that we could make that area, we call it cross housing, much stiffer than before.
Okay.
That means that we have better reserves in terms of accuracy, and the accuracy tests and the acceptance tests were absolutely brilliant.
I notice here, like, the housing looks, it's black. It's different. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
It's a new material compared to the old machine. The old machine has sheet metal covers, but that machine is covered with a kind of plastic, which is called EPP, extruded polypropylene, which is pretty thick and isolates the complete cover. And we have even isolation at the bottom of the machine, so the complete machine is housed. Even that area which looks like non-covered, that's a sandwich design, and it's double sheeted, so it isolates as well. And we have moved the motor of the Z-axis from that area, which caused some problems because we got heat into that area. We moved it to the top of the cover.
Because it's so thermally stable, what's the temperature range as an end effect that this machine can go in?
Now we can operate the machine in a typical temperature range, which is in the factory environment from 16 to 35 degrees Celsius.
Is that an improvement from what the old design was?
Yeah, we tested the old design in the same conditions in a dedicated temperature lab, and we found improvements of factor 3 compared to the old machine.
Factor 3, so this machine can definitely go into environments that it never used to be able to go into before. What about safety?
Safety. We've thought about the operator and about the machine safety. We have installed some safety stripes at the side of the Y-arm to stop the machine immediately if it gets in contact with your body or with the part itself. We have a collision protection of the sensor carrier itself, and we even have a collision protection probe plate. So that means it stops the machine immediately, but it cannot drop down because it's held at the sensor carrier by a spring-loaded rope. And it goes back to the original position, and it can continue working.
Okay.
So it saves you a lot of time because the machine is still there for operation, and there's no damage, and you save the money for the repair of the machine.
How about the probe head itself? Is that...
The probe head itself is the same. You can even bend the complete system, and it comes back to the original position, very, very accurate, and it stops the machine immediately.
Ralph, thank you for showing us around the machine, and we will send it back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you very much, Jay. I love it. He gets so excited.
Yeah, that's nice.
Kai, the improvements. Wow. I mean, you must be very, very proud.
Yeah, I can tell you, I'm so proud. That's amazing. We did all the things that were coming from our customers. We put it in one machine, and we have now a solution where we are so proud as ZEISS team.
Yeah.
And I can tell you why we are so proud, because we invented a new product category, which is the handbot. There is no handbot out in the world. ZEISS invented the handbot, and with the Kalino, we have the machine for our customers.
Kai, we've spoken about offline and we've spoken about at-line. Now, one thing we haven't spoken about yet is inline and the trends in that field. And I think you have some pretty exciting news. What a surprise in that field as well.
Yeah.
Go on.
So first of all, when we talk about inline, we talk about directly measuring in the production line. And that means we have to look that we can fulfill the requirements that are coming from the production line. Sequence time, requirements from temperature and so on. And we developed there something new, which is doing two things in one single station. But I think we will see more.
We will. Let's have a look at what that is. Fantastic. I thought after the Colino, that was it. It can't be topped anymore, but that is as impressive. The AI cell trace, what a spectacular feature for inline.
Absolutely. So I'm really proud of this technology because we are doing process monitoring, inline metrology in one single cell.
Process monitoring, inline metrology in one single cell. What exactly does that mean?
So when we talk about process monitoring, that means we have to measure each and every single part that is going through the production line because they are steering their production processes afterwards based on this information. This is process monitoring. But this was in former days done just with one robot and with a sensor. And now we are combining this task in this cell also with metrology tasks. And that means metrology tasks that have been done in the past in the metrology room or ad line can now be done inline in combination with the process monitoring task.
So you're bringing those two worlds together?
Yes. And this is also given by our customers because we are following their trends, and their trend is Industry 4.0, smart factory. They want more information of each and every single product to steer their production line. And in parallel, they want to see how the quality of the product is. And this is what we are combining with the iCell trace.
Absolutely fantastic, Kai. Again, you must be very proud.
Yeah, no, it's also when we talk about process monitoring, we have to have a higher accuracy. When we talk about metrology, we have to have a higher frequency. And the innovation of iCell trace is that we have the accuracy that is needed for process monitoring for the future, but also the higher frequency of parts that are measured in the iCell trace for metrology aspects. And that combined in one cell means saving a lot of money for our customers.
So if I understand correctly, that was not possible beforehand. It was done in two very separate areas.
That was done in the measurement rooms with CMMs or with other scanning technologies, and it was done by inline gauging systems called iCell. We also have that.
And now those things have come together. So I think it's fair to say this is more than just a trend in inline or a feature. This pretty much sounds like a revolution.
That is a revolution when it comes to inline metrology.
Kai, congratulations. I know somebody who is also very proud and very eager to tell us more about this. Manuel in Oregon. Go on.
Thank you guys in Oberkochen. I'm here in the test center in Vedelbach, and I would like to introduce our brand new correlation-free inline measurement technology, ZEISS iCell Trace. In comparison to conventional inline measurement technology systems, ZEISS iCell Trace is equipped with 3 additional components. Come on guys, I will show you the details in the cell. First, the stability modules with integrated LEDs on the floor. The stability modules forms the temperature-independent reference in the coordinate system of the cell. Second, the carbon fiber navigation tool. The carbon fiber navigation tool forms a fixed unit with a 3D point cloud sensor IMAX Cloud. Third, the innovative tracking cameras. The innovative tracking cameras are installed above the cell on a steel frame. How does the system work? Based on the stability modules on the floor, the tracking cameras detect both their own position and the position of the sensor in each measurement position. Let's talk about the added value of iCell Trace for you. Due to the tracking components and the metrological traceability of the system, no correlation measurements with the CMM in the measurement rooms are required. Another advantage of iCell Trace is that the measurement results are independent of the accuracy of the robots. For this reason, higher system accuracies can be achieved with iCell Trace. Due to the fact that iCell Trace is a correlation-free and traceable measurement system, our customers can transfer serious measurements from the measurement room to the production line. This is a clear added value in terms of productivity and effectiveness. Another sentence regarding the flexibility of the system. ZEISS iCell Trace can be configured individually according to the customer requirements. From individual parts to the complete body in white, from 1 robot station to 4 robot station. At the end of the introduction, one more information for you. The system has been extensively tested in accordance with the 10360-8 standard as well as in the climate chamber. On this basis, we can demonstrate compliance with the specifications in a temperature range from plus 18 degrees to plus 38 degrees, which is crucial for use in production environment. Now back to you guys in Oberkochen. Kai and Ryan, it's your turn.
Thank you very much, Manuel. What a great guy.
Excellent. I think he loves his job and the new technology. You can see.
You can really tell he's beaming with a smile. Kai, what is the trend for car body solution quality assurance in future modern production structures?
To have the right technology at the right place with the right price, inline, at-line, offline, to ensure that the customer can be more productive.
That sounds fantastic. That is a trend I'm really looking forward to. And now, just before we finish off, now here is your 20-second, call it an elevator pitch. Tell me, the biggest highlights for ZEISS car body solutions, what are you most proud of? Go.
First of all, we go from offline to inline. Second, we go from tactile to optic. Third, we bring the best productivity to our customers in their production line by the highest accuracy. That's it, why ZEISS is the best choice for our customer.
Done. Thank you. Brilliant. Fantastic, Kai. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for sharing so many exciting things with us. Thanks.
Thank you, Ryan.
Now, we have something a little bit special and a little bit different this time because we normally have a webinar on the Thursday where we go into a lot more detail. But because Kai shared so many exciting things with us today, we're going to have 2 webinars. One tomorrow, where we deal with offline and at-line. And then on Thursday, we're going to look at inline. You can register for free. The links are below. There's also an award that is pretty exciting, our Measuring Hero Award. I don't want to tell you too much about it, but we have some pretty exciting categories coming up for that. This was our first ZEISS Innovation Rock, so obviously we would love to hear your feedback. Any ideas, comments and thoughts you have, tell us all about it. We are going to be back next Tuesday with our second ZEISS Innovation Rock. The topic of that is entering the new dimension of X-ray. We're taking the next steps in making the invisible visible. Don't miss out. See you next time. Bye. Okay, thank you so much.